Hi guys, welcome to Life and Fiat. If you're just seeing my video for the first time, welcome, and if you've seen my previous videos, welcome back. I think this is just going to be an afternoon vlog, but I also have a plan for this vlog. I just finished boarding school, I think 4 months ago, or is it? Yeah, 4 months ago. I finished July. Yeah, July. So July, August, September, October. So 4 months ago, I finished secondary school, and next month, I'm about to enter the university. Surprising, right? But yeah, it's just going to be an afternoon vlog, and I'm just going to tell you guys about life after boarding school, how boarding school was, and the boarding school I attended personally. Okay, so I'm just going to tell you guys about it. So there are lots of story times and gists. Just if you've never been to boarding school before, just come and listen with me because it was fun, but also. Oh my god. I won't say terrible because it was not terrible. But it was okay. In life there are ups and downs. So like there was ups in the school and there were also downs there. So like so it's 50-50. 50-50. I'm not sure about the 50-50, but it was there, yes. This morning I was actually thinking of arranging my clothes because I'm going to be resuming the next month. So I was thinking I was going to arrange my clothes and sort out the clothes that I'm going to take and the ones I'm not going to take. So I brought out the clean ones and the dirty ones. So I had to sort them out. But right now, I did not finish it. Don't blame me, please. I did not finish it. So like I have to, clear this room because it's a mess, a huge mess. Oh my god. Hey guys, these clothes here are new and clean clothes, and there's another pile of clothes behind you there, and they're like dirty. So they are currently in the box right now, or the box is too small for clothes. So I'm just going to try to fold them. This is not the box I'm picking. I'm just going to try to fold them and keep them inside the box neatly. So when it's time for me to start arranging, I will transfer them inside my main box. First things first, guys. I'm starting uni next month, November 18. So the school I'm going to is LASU, Lagos State University, and I'm going to be studying chemical engineer. I know, engineer students, right? Like, I don't know what came to me, and I was like, okay, why don't I just choose chemical engineering? Number one, number one reason why I chose chemical engineering, was okay. My dad is actually an engineer, an electrical engineer, by the way. So like, I wanted to choose something that will have both engineer and and medicine like related course, something like that. So I actually asked some people, and I was like, oh, what can I go for that will consist of both engineering and medical courses? So people were like, you can't have the both. You either go for one and leave one, or go for the other and leave the other. I was like, no, no, that's what I want, and that is what I'm going to choose. That's what I'm going to go for. So I decided to, you know, just leave it like that because I searched and I did not see anything like that. So I decided to go for engineering because I really loved engineering. When I was very small, I will not say okay, because when I was small, I started, fixing things. I started repairing stuff. So no, that's how I went for engineering course. Problem solving skills, things like that. Like you're very smart. You like quizzes. You like puzzles, like things that require fixing and things like that. So I was very into those things. I just decided that since I can't get something related to both medicine and engineering course, then why don't I just go for engineering? So I left the medicine alone. I then decided to go for chemical engineering because I loved chemistry. Like I love chemistry, not loved. I love chemistry. Like chemistry is my best subject in secondary school. Chemistry was my best subject, But later on, if you want to get into something, you have to find out what you're getting into. So I did some researches, but like they were not really detailed. They didn't give me what I wanted and what I was looking for. So like I had to just be satisfied with what I was given. So I searched, I googled, chemical engineering and like what they do and what to expect, things like that. So when I found out that it was chemistry related, I just dived into it and I chose it. So basically, after um, jam, work, and things like that, and during the holidays, I continued to search. I made my research. I'm the kind of person that if I'm not contented with something, I get into it. There's no how. It might not be that particular time of day, but like I still find myself going into it. As far as I'm not satisfied, I researched, I saw it, and I realized chemical engineering is basically physics. You know what? I'm not surprised. Do you know why I'm not surprised? Because, of course, it's engineering. Physics will always be there. So like, and I'm not bad at physics, but I don't like physics. It's not like I don't like physics. I'm good at physics. Yeah, but physics, you have to open your head and you have to just think deeply. After I saw that it was physics related, I was like, you know what? Okay, I'll go for it. I'm not scared. So I went for it, and I'm still going for it. So like, I'm still going for it. Aside from that, that's not what we're here for. Boarding school. Oh my god. If you've not seen my introductory video, go and watch my introductory video because I actually talked about my school there, my secondary school there. Yeah. But go and watch my introductory video to know more because I've not really talked much about that again. So I went to a girls only boarding school. I went to a girls only boarding school. Girls only. Highlight it. Yes. I went to a girls only boarding school. For you to go to a girls only school, you should know there is always drama. And the school I actually went to was not a private school, it was a state school, government owned school. And boarding school is like routine. You do things accordingly. The cycle, you're repeating. So let me just explain to you how the time was basically. You wake up 4 o'clock. You're meant to wake up 4 o'clock in the morning. So when you wake up in the morning, you have your bath, you prepare for school, things like that. You're meant to have left your store by 6 o'clock. So basically most people don't really wake up at 4 o'clock. But you have to hustle for water. So like sometimes there's not always water, but you have to also first come first serve. Like in the morning, you have to like wake up early. If you want to see water, you want to get water. You wake up early and like fetch water, ASAP. But when you cook 4 o'clock, even me, I don't really like waking up 4. I don't even really like. So personally, I love sleeping. I sleep a lot. So for me to wake up 4 o'clock, I hate waking up early. So I wake up 4 o'clock because you have to get water, you have to bathe, and I prefer like bathing early and going back to take my time because there are 2 hours for you to get ready, and you don't bathe for mostly the maximum time you bathe is 30 minutes, right? So like I have my bath. I think I even wake up sometimes before 4 o'clock. So 4 o'clock to 4:30, I'll have my bath, then I'll dress up, and if there's still time because it's 6 o'clock and it gives me like the privilege to stay back and sleep if there's still time. So I sleep sometimes. Then when it's almost 6 o'clock, I wake up, or sometimes my friends wake me up. So like I wear my socks and shoes, then go to the school. So and 6 o'clock you must have left your store. If not, you get locked in your store and punished. So you have to be careful. And some people actually wake up 5 o'clock to bathe, and most of them they don't have anything to do, honestly. So yeah. But when you get to school, you will stay in the classes for prep because most of the time you have prep. It's not really prep because you might not read really, but go through what you're going to have that day, basically. Or you do assignments that you did not do the day before. You do assignments, you revise for the next class, something like that. Yeah. From 6 to 7. So when it's 7 o'clock, it is time for breakfast. So we'll move to the dining and have our breakfast. So 7 to 7:30 is when breakfast, the time for breakfast. So like 7:30 you are meant to be in the assembly already. Like 7:30 is just like just the time to basically tell you that that's the maximum time you should spend in the dining. But the time for assembly is supposed to be 7:25. So 7:25 to 8 or 7:30 to 8 o'clock. So 8 o'clock assembly is over, but sometimes they like talking too much. So like they waste time sometimes. They waste time sometimes. At 8 o'clock class starts, so 8 to 2 o'clock end of school, right? But there's break in between. That's 11:30 to 12 o'clock. There's a break in between. So 2 p.m. you go for you leave the school and you go for lunch immediately to the dining immediately to have your lunch. But some people are good. Some people are good. You're not supposed to go to the hostel, though, but some people go to the hostel. They'll have to come back outside to get lunch. But yeah, after lunch, you go to the hostel, serve your siesta, do whatever you want. But you're supposed to sleep because after that we're going to have prep, afternoon prep. That's by 4 o'clock. And since we're leaving school 2 o'clock, by 2:30 you should have been done with your lunch, hostel. So it's advisable to sleep basically. But some people eat, some people don't even get me started on that food. I don't even want to talk because I actually enjoyed some privileges while I was in secondary school because I was a prefect. So like, don't get me started on the food. So most people just eat when you get to the hostel. After the lunch, most people go back to the hostel and eat their provisions. So when you eat your provisions, you do whatever you want to do, gist, play, sleep. I personally, after eating, I go to sleep because they're spending 2 hours in prep and they're not going to sleep care. Because I can't risk it. I get that most of the time, so like I can't risk sleeping in prep when I'm supposed to be reading. So I mostly sleep in the hostel. So I set my siesta. When it's 4 o'clock, don't forget to go for prep, and when it is time for prep is 2 hours, 4 to 6. So when it's 6 o'clock, you leave for dinner. So after that 6 o'clock, after the dinner, you go back to the hostel and do whatever you want. Assignments, just wash clothes, do anything you want to do basically. I think after graduating, I just had to like put myself together and try to flow with the fact that I'm not in a fixed place. And some people might be like, okay, you've been there for 6 years and you should be used to it. No, baby girl, I'm not used to it. I don't wake up 4 o'clock every day. No, I don't do that. Okay, it's 6 o'clock I actually wake up. I wake up 6 o'clock sometimes, 6:7 to praise Subi. So like after praying, I go back to sleep because I'm not doing anything. And some people learn skills or something, but no, I'm not doing anything basically. So basically, after going to school, I was trying to navigate my way because it was fixed, and right now you're free to do anything. After the graduation, I was free to do basically anything because there was no routine or something like that. So I tried to find myself, and this past 4 months has been good. Yeah, because I've improved, I've grown, I've developed also. Yeah. So basically, I've gone into self-development and it was actually good. I actually found myself along the line in these 4 months. I found myself. I engaged in new things. I got closer to God. I've been doing things differently after graduation because there were some things I was not able to do while I was in secondary school. Honestly, I won't say boarding school is a bad place because you learn lessons. As a government school for that matter, different nationalities and different backgrounds. So you meet a lot of different people, a lot of different characters. So I learned lessons, experiences that were actually good, benefiting, and I met a lot of people basically. I made friends, I lost friends. There were dramas, and most I would never put myself into, but like, yeah, there were dramas, a lot of dramas that I just be looking at, what's causing this thing? Right now, I've actually gotten into a lot of things, like I've said. I've grown and I've, improved a lot. I found out a lot of qualities, a lot of characters, and a lot of attributes of myself. Yeah, I say attributes. Because I did not really go out throughout this 4 months. I've learned a lot of things while staying indoor and not relating things like that. Yeah, and it's worked, honestly. It all worked well and it's going well actually. I've involved myself in, some things I never actually thought I would put myself in. Not like I actually never thought of it. Like YouTube now. So let me tell you guys how it started. This YouTube, while I was in secondary school, I think SM1. Yeah. Sometimes I'll just pick up my phone and start vlogging. Not vlog like I'll just pay myself doing things and later I'll edit, I'll just see how it is. I'll show my sister and she'll say, they are good. After the graduation, I thought, you know what? Why don't I just create a YouTube channel and see how it goes? And I started my YouTube channels, I think late August to September, and I made my first video, which is still, I was still new to it. So like, I did not actually really know what I was getting into. So I did not really know the things, So I just told myself, you know what, I'm new here, so it doesn't matter, honestly. It doesn't matter if I'm perfect, because I'm just learning this thing. I'm just doing this thing for the first time. So like I can't be perfect in one day. So I just told myself, keep going, you're doing great, and you know what, you just get there. That's just it. That's what I've been telling myself basically. I'm not sure if I'm going to be very consistent, or I hope I'm going to be consistent enough to be able to post regularly. Not regularly, but like maybe a week. Getting myself into YouTube was a big step for me. It's actually a very good achievement because I never thought I was going to get into it, and right now, yeah, I think I already have 2 videos on my page and one video is going to be out very soon. Life is just going to be good, honestly. I'm not sure about it, but because life is not predictable. Things I'm really enjoying right now after boarding school. Thing number 1, the sleeping. I'm not used to the habits of waking up 4 o'clock every single day. At home, like I'm so happy I'm able to sleep at any time I want, and I sleep a lot. I love sleeping. Not sorry. Me being able to sleep and wake up at any time I want is so fulfilling. And besides, my parents don't really even bother to wake me up because they have to leave me alone, seriously. Number 2, the food. The food basically was nothing to write home about. I enjoy eating, like oh, there's no place like home basically. So like, of course you enjoy eating at home than at school. Even though things are hard right now, but like still, even at home, like people are complaining things are hard. Now imagine if you are not at home, you are not in school, not in school for that matter. You'll be choked. Number 3, doing things at my own convenience time. But I can wake up at any time, I can eat at any time. I can basically go out and say, okay, I want to do this at any time. I can change my schedule to this from this. I can just do things basically how I want to do. I like the convenience of being able to do my things at any time I want. But one thing I'm actually thankful for is starting a new chapter. Me in boarding school, my personality in boarding school is a different book, not a chapter, a different book. Give me another book. I'm not starting a new chapter. A new chapter is like you are still in the same book. You are still in the same book. So like if you are flipping to the new chapter, you flip past the past chapters. So no, I don't want a new chapter. Give me a new book. Let me start a new book fresh. I'm a kind of person that I'm scared of change. You can't stop change, basically. You can't stop change. You have to keep changing where you are, how you are, the particular person you are, the time you get. So like change happens every single time. So you change, you evolve, the time evolves. I'm also like willing to, start a new phase. I've been at home most of the time, so like I'm not really seeing myself, getting close with people socially, things like that. So I'm still trying to figure out how and the way I'm going to engage and socialize. But yeah, I think I'm going to socialize pretty fine because I'm a friendly person. Things I'm expecting while entering uni. I actually don't know what to be expecting because I've never experienced it before. So I don't know what to expect or what to count on when I get to school, when I get to uni. But one thing I know for sure is that when I get to uni, I will become the academic weapon. Seriously, because that's the only thing I'm looking for there. I know chemical engineering is going to be stressful, hard, competitive, and challenging. So that's just it. I just want to set my mind on my academics mostly. Yes, I'll definitely socialize because it's one of like the good advantage. I'll also make friends, but like benefiting friends, people that are going to be very impactful. When I get there, I'll see how it goes. I'm the kind of person that I plan things like before they happen, basically. Even if the things like don't really go according to plan, but I know that okay, this is what's in my head, the scenarios, the possibilities, I already have them on my head, but I'm not saying things are going to go accordingly. But I already know things that okay, if this thing happens, this is how I'm going to do it. If this thing happens, this is how I'm going to do it. So I already have a plan and I already have goals. So I'll just try my best and try to make things work out for me. Let's just see how it goes. If it goes well, good. If it goes not quite well, I'll find my way through it. But I'll not really like put all my things, my head inside, academics alone. Of course, I'll socialize, I'll mingle, I'll, meet people, I'll make new friends. I just want my life to be simple and there. Like I said, if anything comes my way, I'll try to find my way around it or through it. I'm just going to bring you guys along, and I'm sure it's going to be exciting because as a fresher, it's going to be very funny because I have to find my way through the school, around the school, and it's going to be fun, it's going to be exciting. And of course, who wouldn't want to join in on the fun? So like, let's see things that are going to happen. And of course, I'm going to make progress, of course. So, you know what? I'm starting fresh, I'm starting new. So why don't you just hop along and enjoy life with your fears. So yeah. The clothes, most of them did not even enter. So I'm just going to fix the remaining ones into another place. So that's just it for today. So yeah, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment on how life in boarding school was for you if you went to boarding school. Thank you. Bye.